The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. They go play action with Wilson.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
The tackle by Vince Beagle. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9. Wilson.
At the 31-yard.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Dante Pettis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead.
Hopkins on
well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Cyrus Jones on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. 57 to Mike. 57.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
At the 22-yard
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Watch the out.
Darnold from the gun. He'll get this to Eckler. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
57. Mike 57. What we got?
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
First down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as...
Darnold, he lost the football. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Darnold completes it. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. That's into the hands of Eckler. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
It's now 4th down.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
It's a
great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Dalvin Cook, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Down, Titans.
They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Now Jones. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
On the return. The
Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
complete.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Texans nothing.
Pin the mirrors back and go full strip. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st down, Darnold. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup.
Down, Texans.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Catch made by Slayton. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 more there and another 1st down.
And the Texans.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Draw play, it's Eckler. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Get the weight room. 57's Mike. Mike, ready? Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning.
On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Darnold took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
57, Mike, 57.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
He's brought down at the
2nd and 7 from the 20.
Yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Darnold now to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown.
Odell Beckham. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And that'll make it 13-7.
makes the score Titans 13, Texans 7.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 20.
Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Now Wilson. And he finds Cook. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Bradley Chubb in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, you were backed up into a 2nd and long, but instead of trying to get the yardage back in chunks, he's trying to get it all back at once. And this defense was just lying in wait, and they're there to pick this one off.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Throwing again is Darnold. And he comes back with one complete. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Austin Eckler.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up
2nd down and goal. Darnold. His pass caught at the 4. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
intercepted.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Dante Pettis, incomplete. Jabril.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Eckler. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Austin Eckler.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 39-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Faking the give, Darnold. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The defensive player of the year a season ago, Aaron Donald, the one to stop him in his tracks. Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Bradley Chubb able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Bang out, bang out.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Going on the ground with Eckler. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. 3rd and 2, Darnold. Got a man, Slayton. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
To Darius Slayton.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action. It's Darnold.
13-yard line.
Flush to his right. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. That's complete right around the 8. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
1st and goal.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Being chased out left, and that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. C.J. Uzomah, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans can take the lead with the extra point.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
Brings up 3rd down.
And an incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he nearly got the 1st himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Running for it, here's Cook. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Buying time to his left. And this will be incomplete.
Well, my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it, because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
He'll buy some time right. And this is incomplete.
Thrown away.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
It's a pickup of 3.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
And that's caught by Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off of play action, Darnold. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Darnold. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. It's Perriman. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Dalvin Cook.
Bradley Chubb came in and got him.
Bradley Chubb on the tackle.
Back to throw. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. He'll look to throw, escaping the pressure right. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Wilson to throw. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one is incomplete. It stops the clock now with 15 seconds remaining. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and it's third and short.
Third down and 3 yards.
Back to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Steps away. Looking for the end zone. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Julian Blackmon. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll.
Today's final score, Texans.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the fourth quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the fourth quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right, that reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points, defense held them, and lo and behold, they walk away with a win. Maybe expend a little more energy than they expected to, but they'll take it.
So for the Texans, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.